It was an airline founded by J.R.D. Tata, and today the national carrier Air India is back with the Tatas in an emotional homecoming, said Ratan Tata, the chairman of Tata Sons. Today, the government announced the Tatas have won the bid to acquire Air India for 18,000 crore rupees. The reserve price was 12,906 crores. Air India's total debt is 61,562 crores. The Tatas will take over 15,300 crores of that. So they'll actually pay 2,700 crores cash to the government. The rest, the government will also place money in a special fund and guarantee debt repayment. There will also be no retrenchment of Air India employees for 1 year, though VRS will be given. Also, the Tatas can sell Air India after 5 years, but the brand must go to an Indian, so the national carrier stays in India.
The country's first flight was a push-moth service from Karachi to Bombay in 1932. The first international flight took off from Bombay to London.
In 1953, the government nationalized Air India, an airline started by J.R.D. Tata. Today, 68 years later, this big announcement: Air India will be back with the Tatas by the end of the year.
So the Tata Sons Pvt Limited, their SPV, Tatas Private Limited, is the winning bidder at 18,000 crore.
And here's why this is crucial.
If you say net worth of the Air India for which we are selling the equity, so if you are looking at equity consideration, it is minus 32 at this position. Air India is deeply negative.
For 89 years, Tata Airlines, which became Air India, came to define civil aviation in India. In 1960, it became the first Asian airline to induct jet aircraft. In 62, it became the world's first all-jet airline. But from the mid-70s onwards, Air India came to lose its stellar reputation. Heavily overstaffed, bureaucratic, with plummeting service standards meant the airline defined the word inefficient. In 1978, after the crash of a Boeing 747, the Prime Minister Morarji Desai dropped J.R.D. Tata as chairman. It was only in 1986 that he was restored to the post. But Air India was still relatively profitable, given its near monopoly over Indian skies. But it was this decision in 2007 to merge Air India and Indian Airlines that spelled financial disaster for both entities. Different working cultures, a massive order of aircraft from Boeing and Airbus, and the entry of competitors like Indigo meant Air India began to bleed financially. From 2009 to 2010, 1,10,276 crores of taxpayer funds kept the airline afloat. Today, it loses a whopping 20 crore rupees each and every day. The Tatas will have the opportunity of regaining the image and reputation it enjoyed in earlier years. Mr. J.R.D. Tata would have been overjoyed if he was in our midst today. Vishnu Shom for NDTV.